Crustaceans are bad. Aliens are mad. Love is rad. Title screen. There are 9 new episodes of the Netflix hit animated series Love, Death, and Robots, and guess who's still putting off that Nichijou review to watch it instead? This guy. Love, Death, and Robots are a series of animated shorts on Netflix that offer a wide range of sci-fi, fantasy, oddities, and most importantly, some freaking great animation, and they're short enough to binge watch in an entire sitting, so just go do that first, and then come back to me. Because I'm going to review them, if you couldn't tell by the name of this video. You done? Did you watch them yet? Cool. All right, we'll keep going. Not all of them are amazing, but at the very least, they're almost always visually striking, and if you're curious which ones of the new season are worth giving a shot, then it's tier list time, baby. In the vaulted halls entombed, eldritch horror in Afghanistan really wants to go touch grass. You'll see some recognizable faces in this fairly realistic animation. There's eldritch horror, there's horribly uncompelling stories, but hey, if you want to see a bunch of soldiers get stripped apart by little bugs like a turkey on Thanksgiving Day, well, here you go.
No, do it. I can't. How should I start it? You like jazz?
Swarm. Speaking of bugs, scientists investigate the automation of an alien hive and steal samples for their own benefit for Earth. Visually, very cool alien designs. Love these fellas in particular. Give me more of that, please. Great atmosphere and, decent world building. But dumb characters and cut way too short. Thus is the real downside of Love, Death, and Robots. You must do with what little time you have, and very few ever make do.
What's that smell? It smells like...
Kill Team Kill. Killer experimental Terminator bear stalks soldiers and goes on a brutal murder spree. It's vulgar, it's explosive, it's derivative, it's stupid fun. If you want some explosions and no life lessons whatsoever, and a lot of swearing, well, here's a good time for you. Three Robots, Exit Strategies. The only returning characters from the first season of Love, Death, and Robots, 3 Robots continue their journey exploring the post-apocalyptic remains of humanity on Earth, while sarcastically pointing out the blatant flaws in the human experience. Is it cool? Sure. Does it get redundant real fast? Yep. Is it worth seeing? That's for you to decide, but it's by no means bad.
Oh shit! A rat! There's a rat!
Mason's Rats. Evolving anthropomorphic rats, not furry bait though, don't worry, versus Farmer with increasingly dangerous rat traps. Bloody, violent, funny animation. Honestly, it's an interesting watch, and it's fun. The very pulse of the machine. This is where we get to the good stuff, fellas. Astronaut stuck on a planet's moon fights for survival while conversing with either her dead friend, an alien entity, or her own hallucinations from an anesthetic overdose. Trippy, wild, only this low because I'm not quite sure what I watched by the end of it, but it seemed very compelling and I might watch it again. But honestly, quite beautiful, and I would highly recommend.
Do not pray for easy lives, my friends. Pray to be stronger men.
Night of the Mini-Dead, a miniature super sped up zombie apocalypse with all the absurdity and none of the boringness of modern zombies. Also, the shortest of the series, so you could literally go watch that right now while I finish this review. Almost like a mini simulation for zombies that you get to watch from above. The embodiment of a fun watch with some really cool animation that makes it almost look like a bunch of miniatures. Bad Traveling. Personally, my favorite. Giant evil reproducing crustacean who eats people and puppets their corpses meets a mutinous crew and a single member with questionable motives. Bad Traveling is the longest and most complete journey of the set, well animated with a great monster. Honestly, probably my favorite because it is such a complete story, and while it takes from some of the general monster aesthetics of other shows and animations, it's just really cool, and I would recommend that for anybody who wants to watch this stuff. And finally, Jibaro. Probably the least comprehensible of all the shorts, but without a doubt the most visually distinct and impressive, and all around insane. I fear explaining it any more than that will ruin it, so I'll put a little warning right there. Right there, Stella, just up in the corner. We good? We good. A deaf knight watches his entire procession get coaxed into a river and drowned horribly by a siren whose voice doesn't affect him. This one is disturbing, beautiful, insane, and will leave you thinking about it by the end. Is it the best of the group of animations? I have no idea, but what it is so unforgettable, it deserves a top spot regardless. Especially considering its animation is borderline difficult to tell if it's not real at times. That is how realistic not only the animation is, but the movements of the people and the characters in it. Honestly, watching it on that basis alone is 100% worth it. And there you go, folks, a quick video for some quick... God damn it, Stella, I will finish Nichijou after Inside Job Season 1, I rewatch Violet Evergarden, I catch up on Demon Slayer, I binge watch second half of Stranger Things Season 4, which, by the way, is fine. I start streaming again on Twitch, link in the description, just played Floppy Nights. Is it called Floppy Nights? Floppy Nights? Yes, it is called Floppy Nights. I did not just say an innuendo. Never mind. I write my script for my One Piece Z review. I find where the hell my manuscript is for my 6th chapter of the fantasy novel. I'm very tired right now. It's been 2 weeks. I'm not back in the game at all, but I'm happy to be back. And if you would enjoy this video at all, in any capacity, or you hated it too, that sort of works too, throw that like so you can yell at me later. Or even better, you can subscribe and be my 31st subscriber. But I appreciate it if you happen to subscribe, if you like, even if you just comment. Any of those will do for me. If you like the new aesthetics or don't like the new aesthetics, also tell me. I am open to criticism. I will take it. But yeah, that is my review for Season 3 of Love, Death, and Robots. I will have more substantial reviews. I am actually almost finished with Nichijou. I put it off for way too long. I don't know why. I think it's because it's one of those shows that there's no good way to describe it. It's weird. But I will finish it. That will be a review, as well as all those other things I mentioned. I am in fact working on. If you like any of that, anything I said intrigue you, then please feel free to subscribe. And yeah, that's it. I am Locklan, Star Eyes, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.